Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mike,
I'm Duran.
and we like to keep it short and sweet. So, Duran, before we forget, let's say you wasn't married, right? You're in the dating phase with someone. It's been, we'll say, 2 to 3 years, and they have a child already. And their child wants them to spend Mother's Day or Father's Day with their ex. Would you be okay with not saying nothing, or would you be okay with them going to spend that day with them with their child? So, for instance, you dating, let's say, your wife. You dating your wife, but y'all not married yet, and you find out like you cool. She got a baby by another guy already, and she goes, "Hey, my kid wants me to spend Father's Day with him and his dad. Are you giving the okay?"
It's a lot of circumstances that come with that. Cause uh, I just feel like if I'm gonna be doing stuff like that, then I gotta be cool with him or something or whatever. But obviously, it's the reason y'all not together, right? I get you want to do something for your kid and whatnot, but sometimes it might just be better to send the kid over there versus doing that because you giving a child a illusion that y'all gonna get back together or that y'all are essentially a normal family when it's not like that because now I'm in that role where I'm trying to pursue the role of doing that. So it's kind of weird to do that. I just feel like I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I don't know if I would give the okay for them to do that type of thing. It just seems weird. I don't like it. Pineapples.
So you be voicing that you're not good with that.
I don't think I'd be cool with that. I'm like, I get it. I really do, but I just don't want to put us in that predicament, because
I
it can be confusing to a man too, to the dad, because it's like, I got a kid, okay, you want to see us hang out, but it's like you already know that that's your mom, I'm your dad, I'm around, whatever. Yeah, I can get him a gift or something or whatever, but it's spending time is kind of weird because you already seeing them.
but say it's like a good co-parenting relationship, and I mean, even if y'all good,
I
even
just,
if you
I
and
just don't
the
see.
baby daddy cool or whatever. Not, I won't say cool, but like even if y'all have that understanding of like it's for y'all doing whatever's best for this kid, and they over with, maybe he got another woman, so it's not giving that illusion, but it's just still celebrating the fact that he's a good father.
That is an illusion because you is making it look like y'all is doing y'all thing as a family, and to a kid got a very innocent way of looking at things before it gets tainted. So when they see stuff like that, you like, oh yeah, mom and dad, they might like each other again, or they might, be here. This is what I want, and that'll be a picture you want to see. So you're not gonna want to see me in a picture with your mom when you got your dad right here.
I mean, but it's more of a blended family thing.
It is a blended family thing, but then if that's the case, then I might as well be around when y'all go. See, and you didn't think about that. So now it's awkward because now I feel like a third wheel, and I shouldn't feel like that because I'm with the mom. And
So
if I'm
what
with
if
the,
they did invite you to go?
I still just don't feel like I would be comfortable. I would just feel out of place. And it's not that I'm hating. I ain't trying to say stay away from the man. Let the boy or the girl see their dad. But to be going that far, you don't need to do all that. That's the equivalent of buying him something every time for his birthday. And you're not with him and he with somebody else, but y'all buy him a gift every time for his birthday. You
Well,
don't need to do that.
I feel like that's different because this, like, we're not acknowledging their birthday. We're acknowledging the fact of what they play, the part they play in raising your kid.
But why is it different? Your birthday is the day that you celebrate because you're born, and that's the day you were here, and it's you just grateful you was here another year. So essentially, Father's Day is the same thing. I'm celebrating
No, it
you.
ain't.
and I'm celebrating you for being here another year and still doing what you're doing on your
That's a
birthday.
stretch, bro.
That's not a
That's a
stretch.
stretch.
You
Father's
turning.
Day ain't celebrating you being here another year. Father's Day is celebrating the dad that you've been. Because like when we think some people like let's say their fathers passed away, they still celebrate or have those memories or have those times on Father's Day, even though he's not still there doing what they doing. Like
Yeah, but what we do on your birthday? Don't we celebrate you?
yeah, but that's different. You're celebrating that person being born, not the work they've done as a
But you
father.
celebrating them aging though.
Okay, but you still celebrate birthdays regardless of if they a piece of shit dad or not.
Yeah, so
But
I'm saying it's
but if they're a piece of shit dad, you don't have to celebrate Father's Day.
but it's the same thing though, because even if he's not there, he's still a dad.
Y'all gonna have to chime in on this one, y'all.
He's
Let us know who right on that one.
he's still a dad. It don't matter how bad of a father he is. You don't
No,
lose.
he's not still a dad.
You don't lose your parenthood once you conceive a child, or on both ends, you are a mom and a dad.
I disagree. You're a donor.
You can't take it away. We say that to try to add insult to people we consider or who have shown not to be valid.
No,
parents.
because I think a mom or a dad takes care of who they brought into this world.
That's a responsible adult. You're still a parent because it was no way a child was conceived without two people. So in order for you to have a baby, it takes two people. So you have to have a parent. Even if you got sperm from a sperm bank, there's still a dad that's considered a dad that's out there. You just don't know who it is. That's still a parent. You just don't
There's
know.
a paternal parent and a maternal parent.
There's,
But I don't.
but a
I don't
parent is
necessarily think that they are
a parent.
a
is
mom
still
or
in
a dad.
A parent is still in the title, regardless of how you try to flip it. All you doing is changing.
So what happens when they give up their rights?
You can give up your rights and still be a parent. You're giving up the responsibilities because you don't want them. That does not make you a parent. When we say parent, you're adding the responsibility portion to it. It's things that get stripped away. So you could still be Michael, but it's other Michaels.
Not the same.
You're right, but it's still other Michaels. Michael is still an entity. It's not just you.
But right now, because I work, let's just say if I work at a bank,
you do work at a bank.
Considered a banker, right? No, I'm just saying if I work at a bank, I'm considered a banker. But if I lead a bank and I go work at a bakery, I'm not considered a banker working at a bakery.
You in a whole different institution, so that doesn't count.
Okay. So when you're taking care of your children and doing what you need to do as a parent, you're considered a parent.
What you mean
when you're absent of those duties, then you're not considered a parent.
You're still a parent. And what you mean to say is if you work at the bank, but you're not a teller, but you work in IT, you still work for the bank. You still work at a financial institution. You're just not the forefront at the financial institution where you distribute cash. So you're still in a financial institution and you still work at the bank, but you're not a banker. So it's the same thing. I get what you're saying and I agree with what you're saying. If somebody is an absent parent, then you don't deserve the right to be called a parent, but it doesn't take it away from you. If you go to the courthouse and you give up your rights, it's just a piece of paper by law that says, I don't want to take care of my child. But in order for you to go to the courthouse and say, I don't want to take care of a child, you have to be a parent. You don't become a parent because you gave away your rights. You just become a no crap parent because you chose the easy way out, or you don't do anything, or you're not there. It's just like we say, hey, is your dad in your life? No. What do we say? He's a deadbeat dad, right? So in the title of deadbeat, what's after deadbeat? Dad, because he's still a dad. He's just a deadbeat dad.
I ain't never heard a black person say a deadbeat dad.
Yes, you have. A deadbeat dad or whatever you want to call him is still in the title. And then, like you said, some people say sperm donor. A sperm donor is, wow, how did I get a Memphis accent? Sperm.
My
a
thing
donor is still a donor. I get what you're saying. I agree with the message, but I don't agree with how you're trying to spin it.
My thing is, if you're not doing the job, how can you hold a title? I can say I'm a CEO all I want. If I'm not doing the job of a CEO, I'm not a
That's
CEO.
different because you've never been the CEO. So if you're a CEO, regardless of if you get fired or you trash at it, you were still the CEO. In this case, you were not a CEO. So you can't you're trying to twist the words up. You can't say that's a bottle of water and it's Kool-Aid in there. That's not the same. It's a liquid. It's not the same liquid.
Hold on. But you said but Kool-Aid was water at one point.
It's in the liquid family, yes,
But
but it's not water.
no. What do you make Kool-Aid with? Water. Your analogy was just broken right there because you're saying you've never been something before. Kool-Aid was water before it was
You
Kool-Aid.
was water, but I'm saying that's like saying that the water that you changed in the Kool-Aid is still water. It's not. It's Kool-Aid. It changed into something else, but it's still a liquid, right?
Listen.
So my analogy's not broken because I'm saying
you're proving my analogy because if you just because you did the things to make a child does not mean that you're a parent. Because when you walk out of that door and when you step away and you're not fulfilling those duties as a parent, you've now become Kool-Aid. You can't call yourself water anymore. But you can't be a parent
But
anymore.
you are still a liquid. You're just not the same liquid that you was before.
But you ain't water.
You was water, and water is a liquid. So is Kool-Aid.
But you just said that Kool-Aid
I
can't
said
be
Kool-Aid
considered water.
is not water because it's not water no more. You added sugar to it, so it took on a different role, right?
Right.
Okay, but what was it before we turned it into Kool-Aid?
It was water.
So what is water?
But Kool-Aid is not water.
What is water?
Water is water.
Water is what?
Water. What do you mean? Water is water.
Water is the liquid, and Kool-Aid is the liquid. You drink it. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing as I said, is if you're a banker and you go to a different part of the bank. So are you not working at a financial institution just because you work as customer? You work in a different part. You're not at a financial institution.
You are.
It's the same thing. The water analogy might not be the best analogy, but you still twisting up my words. I agree with what you say in the message. I don't believe in that, saying somebody not something just because they not that. So if I play basketball and I'm not on a team, does that mean that I don't know how to play basketball?
That don't make sense. If you play football, then that's different.
That's the
like you said, if you've never been a CEO.
So let's do that then.
Then that's
okay,
the thing.
So you
so
play
if
football,
you never play
and
basketball,
then I play basketball,
no, you don't know how to play.
Don't you play a sport though?
What?
If you play football and I play basketball, aren't we still playing sports?
Yeah.
So you in the sports world, right?
Yeah.
So if you go play tennis, you still playing sports, right?
Yeah, but you're not a football player.
You're not a football player,
tennis.
but you still in the realm, is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter the title. You in the realm of something. You don't just.
I'm an uncle.
You don't just drop parenthood.
So uncles and dads are still in the same realm.
Uncles and dads are not in the same realm because I can't overstep the boundaries of a father. I'm more of a secondary option if the father's not there. I'll come and do stuff and whatever, but it's papers and stuff that come and tie into that. We just talking about the basis of it.
You talking about what's in the same realm, football, basketball, tennis, but like if we talk about fathers and when they're absentee, who steps up, grandparents and uncles, like they're in that same realm. So like
they do, but that still don't take away from them having parents. We're backup parents. If aunties and uncles are backup parents that ensure that kids do things and have things, right? And they get to experience stuff. We come solve problems and we come tell them the option that kids are more prone to come talk to their auntie and uncle before they go talk to their parents. But at the end of the day, you can't cross over into the parent realm, even if you step up when a parent is absent. That's what you're supposed to do as an auntie and uncle. It's like having a spare tire in the trunk. But we can continue this on part 2. Y'all let us know if the original question was if you were dating someone and they had a child and the child wanted the original father and mother to spend Father's Day with that parent, are you okay with it? You can like, comment, and subscribe. on Facebook and the social medias, and we'll catch you on part 2. Until we meet again, peace.
Peace.